Hi everyone, these are my internship strategies for those students entering their internships for the first time. I want to speak first on being willing to take risks and to leave your comfort zone, because there's going to be times where you're going to be presented with opportunities to intervene, to speak to students, and help out your site supervisor. For example, there was a student that was very disruptive in the class. We got a call over the radio. Me and my site supervisor ran to the first grade room, and we found this first grader wrestling on the floor with the teachers, and you could tell they were just besides themselves. They were exhausted. They couldn't believe it. And my site supervisor grabbed the student and went back to the office. And it was just the three of us there, and he wouldn't talk. He was doing the silent treatment, very angry. Wouldn't answer her questions on why he was angry. And I took the risk. I didn't say, I just butted in. I just started talking to him. And next thing you know it, he started opening up to me. I don't know, maybe it was a new face or whatever the case was, but I took a risk. I didn't know it was gonna work. I was out of my comfort zone, and I spoke to the student, and next thing you know it, we're talking. Eventually they took his schoolwork, his classwork, and took it to the counseling's office, and he started doing his schoolwork. And that's why he had the outburst, he had the outbreak, because he had low self-esteem, and he would say he was dumb, that he was no good, that he was ugly, and he would punch himself in the head. And he would say these things because he was frustrated with the assignment, and he needed that extra attention. And I was able to provide it, and the situation was diffused. And from then on, I built rapport with this particular student, this particular first grader. And in the hallways, he would hug me. And I imagine he remembers that first time I met him. I opened up and I gave him a chance. And so that was taking a risk and get out of your comfort zone. You're gonna be in situations where other people, other staff members, even your site supervisor, of course, is gonna overhear you. And you're gonna be, oh man, maybe I shouldn't say this, maybe I should say that. But as long as you have the intention of helping the student and you're appropriate, I think any response is positive when you're interacting with students. So we wanted to take risks and step out of your comfort zone. And your site supervisor and other staff members really appreciate it. But wow, he or she is taking initiative. He or she is trying to engage with students, difficult students. And number two is seek feedback. Seek feedback. Hey, you think that approach was okay? What do you think about this when I said this? Or, or even not even only your site supervisor. You can seek feedback from a teacher, from a behavioral specialist, intervention specialist, assistant principal. You can ask questions. Show that you want to learn. Show that you're interested in the career. And also be open to criticism, constructive criticism. It's going to happen. You're going to either do something or, for example, for me, I was in my first IEP meeting. They were doing a few in a row, even without the student or parent being present. They were just talking. The case study team was talking about different students. And I was on my phone for a little bit. I was looking at some assignments, some emails, but then I'm not gonna lie, I started browsing the web because I was getting bored. And I remember afterwards, the principal told my site supervisor, hey, next time, tell your intern, to take notes, not to be on his phone. And I'm not gonna lie, at first I was like, whoa, why are they attacking me? Or why are they saying this to me? She's not my site supervisor, but I got over that, and I was like, you know what? They have a point. Time and place. It's time and place for everything. And I was like, you know what? They're right. If they're talking about a student, let me show that I'm interested. Let me show that I'm engaged. Let me write notes. Yeah, I might not know the student, but I might meet this student down the road. next week, the following week, and at least my notes will help me. Okay, this is a student that we're talking about. Okay, I can tackle this from this angle. I can address this. I can ask questions about this, so I could be ahead of the game. So it's always good to be open to that criticism, and also time and place for everything. You know, my site supervisor is on her phone. I don't know what is the time to be on the phone, but be mindful of that. Like, all right, it's not the phone right now. It's the notes. Let's take notes. Let's pay attention. Let's ask questions. Even though there's downtime, just be mindful of that. Oh yeah, and also seek that feedback. Ask questions about certain approaches or what you said or ways you can go about things with students, because every student's unique. And number 3, I would say is leave a positive impression. Sorry, I'm not trying to brag about myself, but my site supervisor always praises me. She's always like, wow, Victor always dressed the part. Victor always wears sharp shoes, sharp button-ups. You know, he never comes dressed in a t-shirt, never, always comes sharp, slacks, Leave that impression that you're a professional and you're here to make some noise in this field, that you're going to change some lives, you're going to help students reach their potential. And you're going to be a good collaborator with it, because you're going to work with a team, teachers, principals, parents, you name it. It's a team effort. Another thing, always have a smile on your face. Be positive. There's going to be times where, you're frustrated and you can't show that to the students. You're a role model to the students. You might be that only adult that knows how to talk properly, that doesn't curse, that doesn't talk down to them. So it's always good to maintain professionalism, to be positive. That's what they see. You're that role model. Sometimes we're the only role model they see. Everyone else is the dysfunctional adult at home or in their neighborhood. So it's always good that if you're going to be the person they come to when they need help, when something's going on at home or something that's going on in the classroom, or they're being emotional about someone that passed away in their family, they need to know that they can rely on you. So it's always going to be positive, be appropriate with your language, and always be empathetic. Show that you care, because these students might not have anyone that care. Show that you understand them. Just model good behaviors. Not be impulsive, overreacting for minute things. Show that you're that difference and you can make a positive impact on their life, and you're a reliable adult that they can go to. And, everybody will see that and appreciate you for that. And, those are my, I know I went on and on, but those are my 3 strategies. Be willing to take risks, ask questions, be open to criticism, and leave a positive impression. Show that you're an asset. Show that you're someone that's gonna help out, not a burden. And the kids will love you. The students will love you, and you'll be a great impact to that site, to that school, elementary school, middle school, high school, wherever you go. You'll be a great asset to them. And, you never know. It can open doors. Hey, I remember this intern I had. Hey, hire him. Hire her. She's great. He's great. Whatever the case is. And, they work well with students. They dress professionally. They carry themselves professional manner. They're willing to help. They're willing to, get in the mix. Students swinging at the teacher, holding a scissor, and they're willing to calm them down. Use those communication skills, the restorative skills to calm them down, and help them out, build up better coping skills. Thanks for letting me share. Have a good day.